everyone, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Tosin here. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the new Makeup Revolution foundation, the 24 shade Demi Matte foundation that just launched, and I'm going to be sharing my intake on this foundation, if I'm loving it or if I'm kind of not loving it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get started. Keep on watching. So I got the three foundation shades right here. I got 12.5, number 13, and number 17 for my contour. I feel like I just wanted to try the foundation as a contour just to see how it look on my face. So we're going to try that out. Just want to show you a really good close-up of how the bottle is. The bottle is pretty heavy, and the size is 20 ml. This is a really good size for foundation, and the price is really good. So we're just going to go ahead and test out the foundation shades that I got just to make sure that it's okay. I didn't really like the previous foundation that it came out with, the foundation stick. I felt like it was creamy, but since this one is like a good full coverage matte foundation, I'm really happy about it, and I'm going to test it out on my face and show you guys how I like it, if the shade is really good, if the coverage is great, if it actually has a good undertone for my skin and for women of color. And I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about the foundation in general. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the 12.5 on my face. Oh, I was looking for like the pump, but I forgot it was like a little wad and stuff. Little stick right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch this so you guys can see. This is the 12.5, the F13. I think I'm leaning towards 12.5 because I know when I got the foundation stick shade 12. Let me just show you guys the foundation stick that I got last time when they came out with this. I didn't really like it. I mean, I felt like the color itself was a bit light for me. That's why I picked 12.5 this time, because I don't want it to be too light for me. So this is 12.5, this is 13. So now I'm just gonna swatch my contour shade to see if it actually will glow. It's a bit dark though for contour for me. Yeah. This is F17, the last, like the darkest shade. I mean, it's okay, I can always keep this in my kit for like makeup and stuff for clients. But yeah, these are the three shades that I got so far. I'm actually seeing a lot of pink undertone, which for me, I'm more of a golden undertone. But okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this off and just try it on my face and just see how everything looks together. But I'll definitely try the 12. If I need to add the 13 with it, I'm going to put the 13 on top just to get my skin tone. But I'm just going to try the 12.5 first and see how that works, and then I'm going to move on from there. Up next, I'll be applying the Skinkissed Vitamin C Serum. I'm just going to drop a few on my skin. It has hyaluronic acid, and also it's really great for all types of skin. And oh, forgot to tell you guys what I'm using as a primer. For the primer, I'm using the Ordinary primer. This is really good. It's very affordable also. If you're looking to get like really good primer, it's not that expensive. I think this is about $5 or something like that. So I'm trying on now the F12. You can just tell this is like so pink. I can't go any darker and I can't go any lighter with this foundation because it's not gonna match. So I just have to stick with the pink undertone that I got. So I'm just using this brush and just dab it on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the coverage is really good. If you can find your, I can actually, this can actually work for me also. It's not too bad. This could work, this could work, this could actually work. But you can't really tell too much that of the undertone, but it can work. I'm gonna make it work, okay? I could probably add a little bit of the 13 on top just to bring that like golden back. Oh, and the brush I'm using is the Peaches and Cream PC04. I'm just putting it like a bit on my nose area. This is a lot of foundation for the price. Is really good. I'm just dapping on. Like, you really don't need a lot neither. Just a tiny bit will go a long way because it's full coverage. I don't know if you guys see what I see. Like, you can see how like pink this looks. I don't know if it looks pink like on the camera, but I know definitely, I know my foundations. I think I'm going to add a bit of the 13 on top because I look very pinky. Just a little bit of the 13. See, my neck is a bit lighter. The 13 has a bit of golden in it, but it's dark for me. So if I can combine both together, it might work. I'm going to use the F17, my contour, but just a little bit, not a lot now. I'm just gonna use my beauty sponge and just blend that in. Ooh, that's a strong contour. I like it though, like it's really strong. You don't really need a lot to get it that way. And I like how it just goes right in together. Just blend that into my hairline. I don't know if you can see a bit of the contour showing. So now let's apply the concealer and see how this whole look turns out. And I'll be using the Makeup Revolution, of course, Conceal and Define in C10. I love the concealer though, like it gives you such a great coverage. Like when my foundation don't look the way I want it to look, everything just turns out bad. I hope this turns out good though, because it's starting to look like Casper the Ghost. Then I'm just gonna go back real quick with the foundation brush and just kind of like blend out the lines a bit. They can all look well, nice and blended. I don't think I have a shade in this foundation because nothing will work. I can't go down, I can't go up. It might look a little bit dark when I go up, when I look a little down, dark when I go down. I don't know. Then let me just go ahead and apply that dark contour that I use a little bit on my nose, just a little bit. I define my nose a bit. And I'm just going to blend that inwards. I'm using Coffee Cake to set my contour because it's darker, and I'm using Blondie to set my under eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eyes first. So I'm just tapping that on. And then I'm taking the Coffee Cake and I'm taking it on my contour brush. I'm just pretty much brushing that into my skin. I actually like how the contour turns out. I actually like it. I'm gonna apply some on my forehead. Just want to see. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm just taking that same brush and just dusting that on my nose. Then I'm just going to go back with Blondie and just use that to kind of cut out my side. I'm just taking a bit there and just using that to so I'm just going to take my big powder brush. This is Peaches and Cream in PC24 and just dust out the setting powder. Just gonna brush that off, and then I'm just going in with my setting spray, Mario Badescu, just to set the foundation. So this helps it looks a little less powdery and more mattifying. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be right back to give you guys the final review on this foundation. So guys, here is the final look. I'm actually loving how this looks on me. It turned out okay. I mean, the foundation looks nice. I don't know what you guys think. Comment down below and just let me know if you think this foundation is perfect for my skin tone, or it's a bit light or dark, or just let me know how you guys feel about this foundation. But I think it looks okay. I wish they did have a golden undertone or a yellow undertone. At least it would look more like my shade, but I'm okay with it if I pretty much combine those two shades together, like the 12.5 that I used. I apply that first, a little bit of a tightening over that just to get the right tone for me. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. I went ahead and applied my MAC Chestnut lip pencil and Barry M Poise on my lips, and I just apply a little bit of highlighter on the Becca Champagne Pop, and I apply my blush from NYX, and pretty much that kind of brought the whole thing together. But the foundation is good, it's full coverage, it's matte, it's buildable. It's really good for oily skin. If you have oily skin, this foundation is a thumbs up for you. And how I feel about the range, I mean, the range is pretty good, but they just need to add a bit more color to it, at least add more shades to it, because I feel like it's not enough for women of color. And I think it's okay, but I couldn't even get my own shade and look at my skin tone, and I just think we need to add more shade range for women of color, and just kind of work more of like creating more creating the right undertone for women of color. And I feel like this foundation is really good. The coverage is nice, don't get me wrong. I love how it feels. It's really matte, it oxidizes really well, and And so far so good. I mean, I'm just gonna come a bit closer so you guys can take a look at and see how this really looks on my face. But anyways, I just wanted to share my review with you guys, just to show you guys how the whole foundation look on my skin and how I feel about it, and just to share a little bit of what will help in the future when it comes to deciding on creating shades for women of color. Focus more on the undertones. We really like to look like ourselves and not look like Casper the Ghost. But I just wish they had come up with like more undertone, like really good undertone and more shade range for women of color. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and kindly subscribe to my channel down below. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.